I feel that we have lost something great in this country. In turning to my memories of my favorite uncle, Uncle Mike, and my father's family, I realize some of this country's problems may come from the American dream itself. 1922, Lindora, Pennsylvania. My grandparents, Bubba and Appa, their shotgun house, a short walk from the mill, the church, and the bar. 4 rooms, 6 sons, 3 daughters. Names anglicized later to fit Army forms in the American dream. Assimilation and success the aim. Only Uncle Mike went into the mills. (1961), another funeral in Lindora. Dense incense, the open casket, and my first real look at Appa in the light, and not his dark first-floor room. Back at the house, listening to the college grads, Uncle George, Uncle John, and my father argue about current events. The volume increasing as each makes his point, riding over the sentences of the others. Only Uncle Mike is silent. Walking on the plastic runners over Aunt Irma's cream-colored living room rug, Uncle Mike has me jump up and down on his steel-toed work boots. In 1991, I asked my father to meet me in Lindora in order to discover and understand his past, his brothers, and why Uncle Mike's work in the mill was demeaned by them.
Lindora is a ghetto, a Slavic ghetto. During my early experience, they were not familiar with English speaking. Your grandfather started at Pullman Standard and then got a job at Armco. At Armco, he was in the maintenance department and took care of keeping the machinery clean and the floor clean. My father wanted all the boys to go into the mill. Of course, the whole thing is either you worked in a mill or you didn't have any other options. You were a mill worker. My mother felt that education would bring along freedom and also bring along elevation. The oldest brother, your Uncle Frank, did go to Notre Dame for a few years and then transferred to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh area. George ended up as a school teacher. Brother John was a pharmacist and went to Duquesne University. Mike worked in the steel mill area. I ended up as a physician. Brother Andy did not graduate high school as all the rest of them did. Andy became the assessor and truant officer for the Butler Township schools and was interested in real estate. However, he became mentally ill. He then became non-functional. Your question of why I left Lindor. Once starting into being educated, going through high school, going then into University of Pittsburgh undergraduate school, and then going to the service. I entered the service in '43 during the World War II. Then there was no reason for me to really come back, okay? And we all were taught to have the American dream of fulfilling some purpose in life.
(1988). Tired of 4 years as a lawyer and banker, the endless talk of other people's things, and the pressure of carrying on the family's dream of being a rising professional, I became a filmmaker, a worker, and now, like my Uncle Mike, I make things. I can't help but wonder that if this country only rewards and respects doctors, lawyers, and investment bankers, who will continue to make the things which make us great?